9.1 angle measures. I can find angle measures.
Awesome, thank you. All right, so for our vocab, we have angle. Angles are formed when two lines meet. And remember, we have our sign for angle. So whenever we see that symbol, we know that we're talking about an angle. All right, our next vocab word is vertex, and that is the point where the two lines meet, which we have shown down here in the little blue circle, now circled in green. And then we have our two sides, which are circled in blue already, but now circled in green. And those are the lines of the angle. So the lines that form your angle. All right, number 2, we have bisecting an angle or dissecting, whichever one you wrote. So for 4, we have an angle drawn, ABC. We know that point B is our vertex. We know that line AB and line BC are both going to be our sides. We also know that ABC is obtuse because it is greater than 90 and less than 180, which you don't really need to know yet because we talk about that in the next lesson, but it's good that you already do know it. And then we know that the names of this angle can be either ABC or CBA. All right, for number 5, we started with the names, so we're going to ignore the 30 degrees for right now. So first we start with the names, and we have the names of either angle ABC, angle CBD, angle DBA, angle CBA, angle DBC, or angle ABD. We cannot call it angle DBC. Why, Bella? Okay, you just aren't paying attention. All right, who knows why we can't call it angle CB or angle DBC? I know, but why can't we call it BDC? Sorry. Ahmed.
Because
Yeah, the lines don't connect there, right? So if that was the case, if we added another line here, it would be a triangle. And so you have to label them in order. And what point always has to be, so B. In all of these cases, B is in the middle. Why? Caleb.
Because it is the vortex and the vertex.
Vertex, yep. That's okay.
And the vertex, you always have to run into it to make an angle because you go from one side and then you go to the middle and then which is the vertex, the middle is the vertex, and then you go to the other side of the angle.
Yes, awesome. Yep, so B always has to be in the middle, or whatever your vertex is always has to be in the middle. All right, and then we said that angle ABC is 30 degrees, right? So if the measure of angle ABD, so our entire large angle here, is 130 degrees, what is the measure of CBD? So right here. What is the measure of that angle? And Allison, what did we do to find that?
subtract 130 from 130.
Yep.
What? I mean,
Yeah.
30 from 100.
Subtracted what?
130 minus 30.
Yes. And we got what? That's okay. 100. Yep, exactly. So we know that the measure of angle CBD is 100 degrees. This is something we didn't talk about in the notes, but you all know that angles are always measured in degrees, right? If you don't know now, you do know. They're always in degrees. So 30 degrees, 100 degrees, it's always degrees. All right, and our last part of our notes was write everything you know about the image in number 5. So we know that line, and you'll have to just look this up on your note sheet when we're going through the video since we can't see it here. But we know that line AB is a side. We know that point B is a vertex, or is the vertex. And it's the vertex for all 3 angles, right?
Yeah.
We know that angle ABD is 130 degrees. Angle ABC is 30 degrees. Angle ABD is obtuse. Angle CBD is 100 degrees. I may have already said that. Angle ABC and CBD are acute, which is awesome for already knowing that. And we know that that there are 3 angles in total. There are 6 different names that you could call this angle, or all of the angles. And it creates, the one angle ends up creating 3 angles in total. And line BC and line BD are also sides, which we forgot to mention. All right. Anything else you want to add to your notes before I stop the video? Nora.
In the preview, it asked us what it's called if it's 180 degrees.
Oh, so what is it called if it's 180 degrees?
Like the angle.
Yeah, what is that called?
I'm asking you.
Oh, it's called a straight angle. Sorry, I thought you were telling me. Yes, it is called a straight angle. And we're going to learn about that in your next lesson, 9.2, which we're going to do in just a second. Maybe. Probably not, because it's about lunchtime, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I still have 2 minutes and